It's now over a month since the rebel clashes in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo forced hundreds of refugees fleeing across the border into Uganda. The conflict is believed to have begun when government forces mutinied, forming the M23 rebels. They defected and formed their group on March 23rd, hence the name the M23 rebels. The United Nations and some other human rights organizations have come out and accused Rwanda for being involved in the conflict that is in Congo. However, this has not stopped us that. Countries such as the US, UK and Holland have also come out and cut some of their aid, critically accusing Rwanda for being involved in the war in Congo. Richard Okere, a political analyst, argues that the rebel activity has an ethnic backdrop whereby it's believed Rwanda could be protecting its interests. That's why Rwanda's government is being accused by the UN and some international bodies of funding the rebels.
The Hutu rebel group, who have now occupied that place, it has made Kagame not to sit down. He has stepped in to help to root out those people by helping the M23. Although he denies open that he's not helping them.
Something that should have happened before even the report was, the so-called report was produced. The procedure, the methodology demands that before you even produce a report, you should actually give an opportunity to whoever you're talking about to explain themselves.
And this now poses the question as to why some of the international countries and bodies have interest in this war and have gone further in cutting off the aid.
I think USA has found itself in what we call a blowback. A blowback is when a country's interests contradict its participation in the same place.
But with the severing of aid by the UK, US and Dutch governments, analysts argue that this may cripple the Rwandan economy, a country that was once looked at as a successful story in Africa.
Rwanda is not like the Arab world. Arab world, you can bear with the sanctions, you can continue and you remain adamant. But with Rwanda, I think Rwanda is a landlocked country. It depends mostly on foreign issues. The oil is coming from out. The economy is going to be hit badly.
If you want aid condition to accepting what is not right, I think it's also a very serious problem for people to condition aid to mere fabrications.
Now the big question remains, why is Rwanda being punished alone while Congo is staying silent on the issue?
DRC is also is silent because of, I think, guilt. They had struck a deal. Rwanda has done a part of their part. They have captured Ankonda. But on their part, they were supposed to have suppressed the Hutu to keep Kagame also stable. But now the Hutu have come up, they have occupied a very big place in Kivu, and now how do you again comment on Kagame because he has done his job and paid your part?
On the other hand, it's believed by some that the M23 rebels are being used as a checkpoint for Rwanda as they contain their territory since Congo didn't play their part, as they had agreed with the Rwandan government.
So that the M23 is going to be a checkpoint for the Hutu to keep the Rwanda government in power. If they move out of there, then the Hutu will get the vacuum, occupy it, and make the best use of it.
History has it that in 1996, both Uganda and Rwanda were accused of plunging into Congo and taking its resources. But experts note that the regional force is still a vital factor in solving this impulse.
We can't just watch a neighbor being cautioned and for us who are near them, we are quiet. Unless otherwise, we are also involved. Because you know our systems in East Africa here, we do things in a secret way. Because Congo, when it's unstable, Uganda is not stable too. We have ADF there. That place is vulnerable for rebels.
As to whether Rwanda will succumb to the international pressure remains unclear, notwithstanding the fact that Rwanda over the last few years developed at lightning speed both physically and economically. Maurice Ochol, NTV.